Imagine a scenario where you, as Selena Gomez, publicly express support for Hailey Bieber, the spouse of your former partner Justin Bieber. This seemingly small act, like liking an Instagram post, quickly becomes headline news, igniting a whirlwind of online speculation. This situation encapsulates the Hollywood drama that extends beyond a simple love triangle, delving into themes of personal growth, intense public scrutiny, and the internet's tendency to foster conflict between women. The narrative began with Selena liking a photo of Hailey, which sparked a flurry of questions. Had they reconciled? Were they now friends? Was this a subtle jab at Justin, or was it insignificant? In an age where even the smallest details are scrutinized, Selena's action was interpreted as a significant statement. This raises a deeper question. Why did this resonate so profoundly with the public? Perhaps it's because the perceived rivalry between Selena and Hailey has evolved into a captivating cultural phenomenon, or maybe it reflects our fascination with the dynamics of ex-partners, something most people would never consider doing themselves. Regardless, that small gesture ignited a vast conversation. To understand this, we must explore the history behind it. The saga of Justin and Selena, often referred to as Yelena, was a tumultuous journey for many teenagers, marked by their on-again, off-again relationship, social media unfollows, emotional interviews, and poignant music. Their relationship, which felt like the pinnacle of pop romances, spanned from 2011 to 2018. After their final breakup, Justin married Hailey just months later, shocking fans who were not ready to let go of the Yelena narrative. Hailey was cast as a villain by some, seen as the other woman, while others viewed her as the one who ultimately won Justin. In either case, she became part of a narrative she did not create, one that the internet continuously reshaped. This situation resonates with many, as we have all been compared to a former partner's ex, judged not for who we are but for what we represent. This complex emotional landscape elevates the story beyond typical celebrity gossip, reflecting how we perceive relationships, rivalry, and redemption. Social media has a unique ability to transform ordinary moments into widespread conflicts. For public figures like Selena and Hailey, these conflicts are amplified by millions of followers, memes, and detailed TikTok analyses. For years, fans depicted Selena and Hailey as adversaries, interpreting their interactions based on appearances, timing, or cryptic social media posts. Even when both women denied any feud, the public craved drama, as conflict tends to trend more than peace. It is often easier to imagine two women in a struggle than coexisting harmoniously. This approach, while compelling, is ultimately superficial storytelling. Selena has openly discussed her mental health struggles and urged fans to stop the negativity. Hailey has also spoken about the anxiety of being compared to someone else's past relationship. Imagine every comment you post being dissected, every outfit scrutinized, and every gesture twisted into a conspiracy theory. Most people struggle with a single passive-aggressive remark from a colleague. Now multiply that by 100 million. When Selena publicly supports Hailey, it is not just a sign of maturity. It is a revolutionary act. But why now? Recently, rumors about Justin and Hailey's relationship have circulated, fueled by ambiguous tweets and somber paparazzi photos. This led many to speculate about potential difficulties in their marriage. While the exact situation remains unknown, the timing of Selena's gesture prompted even more questions. Was she offering solidarity, sending a subtle message of empathy, or was it simply a kind act? Regardless of the motivation, the impact was significant. Fans took notice, media outlets erupted, and numerous think pieces were published. However, the true significance may lie not in the headlines but in the underlying message. Selena's act was not dramatic or flamboyant. It was profoundly human. In a world that thrives on narratives of female conflict, such an act is incredibly powerful. Both women have revealed vulnerabilities in their seemingly perfect lives, making them relatable. Despite their wealth and status, they experience sadness, overthink situations, and face judgment just like anyone else. When Selena supports Hailey, it is more than a moment. It is a masterclass in grace, a quiet defiance against the narrative that women must compete. Perhaps Selena simply did not want Hailey to suffer alone, having experienced similar circumstances herself. This perspective suggests the story is less about Justin and more about two women choosing to break a detrimental cycle. Let's broaden our perspective. We have all faced moments where bitterness could be an option, but kindness is chosen instead. When there is every reason to be petty, but the high road is taken, that is what makes Selena's gesture meaningful. It was not about seeking approval. It was a reminder of our shared humanity, showing that peace does not require animosity. So, the next time you find yourself clinging to resentment or examining your ex's new partner's social media, consider letting go. What if healing was not about achieving victory but about liberating yourself? That is what Selena did, and it sent ripples across the internet. Will the internet ever cease its attempts to pit women against each other? Perhaps not entirely, but gestures like this gradually erode that harmful narrative. Selena and Hailey may never become close friends, but they have illuminated a path forward for themselves and for us. Whether in the public eye or privately navigating complex emotions, we all desire the same fundamental things: peace, dignity, and the freedom to move forward. This journey begins with empathy. Even when it is challenging, we dedicate so much time online to dissecting drama. But what if we shifted our focus to what brings people together? Selena was not obligated to support Hailey, yet she chose to because it was the right thing to do. That is a reminder we could all benefit from. Love does not always manifest as romance. Sometimes it appears as respect, forgiveness, or a silent gesture that conveys, "I am not here to compete with you." So, the next time you face a choice to escalate or de-escalate a situation, what will you choose? Have you ever had to extend kindness to someone connected to your past? How did that experience feel? Did it bring you a sense of freedom? Please share your thoughts and stories, or consider sharing this with someone who might find it meaningful.